Hey guys, my name's Tom Penta and I'm here with a video on how to stop tilting and losing streaks. But before I begin, I'd like to start off with the definition of tilting. To tilt is an emotional state in which one is pent up with confusion, frustration, or anger derived from losing. So basically it's that feeling you get after you lose a few games. You don't know why you're losing, but you feel yourself getting more and more pissed off, blaming your team and picking more fights. You may ask, how many losses does it take to lift a tilt? Well, it's different from person to person since some people are better at handling their emotions than others. However, if you play League, tilt is imminent no matter who you are. And since it is, I'm going to show you guys 5 steps on how to stop tilt dead in its tracks. The first step in stopping tilt is taking a break after you lose a few games. Taking a break after you lose one game isn't really necessary, but if the trend continues to 2, 3, or 4 games, you should probably take a break. Now, what you do on this break is completely up to you. However, I find myself watching people stream or browsing YouTube. It's important you get your mind off things before making the tilt worse. The second step is admitting your own faults. Realizing that these quote-unquote shitty teams you've had these past few games weren't completely to blame. I mean, yeah, that 1-5 Shaco wasn't doing so hot, but neither are you giving up first blood. Though this may be a very specific instance, we all get the gist. Nobody's ever playing their best, and it's so easy to blame, but confessing to your own mistakes is a huge step. Not just for stopping tilt, but becoming a better player. In my opinion, this is the hardest step for players, since everyone wants to believe they can do no wrong. When we win, we want to believe it's us carrying the team so hard, but when we lose, it's always GG team too heavy. Realizing that we have a part in these losses is extremely important to stopping tilt. The third step is to then realize what you need to improve on. Why did you misplay and what went into misplaying? Think about the hundreds, if not thousands, of games you've already played of League and realize that situations are bound to reoccur. If you learn from the last instance, you're going to improve significantly when put in the same situation again. However, if you decide to pass off your actions as someone else's fault or just don't care, then you'll fall for the same trap twice and continue losing. What if you genuinely don't know what you should have done though? Go watch some videos on YouTube, wink, wink, or watch a pro player stream. See what they do differently. Realizing your mistakes will only help you progress as a player and win your games. The fourth step is to then realize that a streak is bound to stop. If you put it in your head that you'll never stop losing, guess what? You'll never stop losing. Go into every game with the mentality that it's yours to win. It's extremely important that you don't get discouraged though. When Big Schlong 420 enters Champ Select and calls mid or feed, it's very easy to think, well, here we go again. But it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. I cannot tell you how many games I've won with toxic people in Champ Select, so don't give up before the game even starts. Be positive, that's the key. Your lose streak will stop, and so will your tilt. The fifth and most important step is to never fucking flame. The moment you flame, you've basically casted in your vote to surrender. Flaming is a surefire way to lose many, many more games, and trust me, I know losing is frustrating. The tilt flowing in your veins has you ready to punch a damn hole in the wall. However, taking out your frustration on your teammates is not going to help your winning cause. And yeah, maybe Big Schlong 420 isn't doing so hot on AP Gangplank, but it doesn't mean he needs to be told over and over how bad he's sucking. I'm obviously joking, but you get the point. If a teammate is playing like shit, it isn't the best idea to let them know over and over again. Yeah, it may make you feel better to voice your frustration by flaming the living hell out of your teammates, but that fat juicy loss in 30 games of chat restriction may not be worth the flame. Just be positive. Compliment your team when they do well and motivate them when they don't. I guarantee by doing so you'll end your lose streak and get rid of your tilt. Thanks for watching and please subscribe, more content on the way.